Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Today we are going to learn about reproduction in bacteria. So reproduction, that is producing the offsprings. So let us see. So actually bacteria reproduce asexually by the binary fission, conidial spores and endospore formation. Among these, binary fission is a common one. So under favorable conditions, the cell divides into two daughter cells. The nuclear material divides first and it is followed by the formation of simple constriction, which finally results in the separation of the two cells. So single parent cell divides first, the nuclear material divides, and later the two cells it will produce. Actually they are the clones, so which are identical to their parent cells. Endospores. During unfavorable condition, bacteria produce endospores. Endospores are produced in the Bacillus species, Clostridium species. Endospores are thick wall resting spores. During favorable conditions, they germinate and form into a new bacteria. So during unfavorable conditions. So next is sexual reproduction. So typical sexual reproduction involves the formation and fusion of the gametes is absent actually in the bacteria. However, gene recombination can occur. By these different methods, they are conjugation, transformation, transduction will takes place. So first conjugation, Lederberg and Totem demonstrated the conjugation in E. coli. In this method of gene transfer, the donor cell gets attached to the recipient cell with the help of pili. The pilus grows in size and forms the conjugation tube. The plasmid of donor cell, which has the F plus, undergoes replication. Only one strand of the DNA is transferred to the recipient cell through conjugation tube. The recipient completes the structure of double-stranded DNA by synthesizing the strand that complements the strand acquired from the donor. So from one cell to the other cell, the DNA it will be transferred. So through this bridge, that is conjugation tube we call. So HFR cell, that is the cell which is donating, and this is a normal cell acceptor cell. So by forming this conjugation tube, the exchange of the genetic materials will takes place, and later that conjugation tube will disappears. So finally the exchange will takes place. Next, transformation. The transfer of DNA from one bacterium to another is called the transformation. In 1928, the bacteriologist Griff demonstrated the transformation in mice using Diplococcus pneumonia. Two strains of this bacteria are present. One strain produces a smooth colonies and are virulent in nature, that is S type. In addition, another strain produces rough colonies and are avirulent, that is R type. When S type of cells were inserted into the mouse died. When R type were injected, the mouse survived. He injected heat-killed S type into the mouse, it survived. Later he injected heat-killed S type and the R type both into the mice, it also died. So based on this experiment, he concluded the transformation. The virulent rough strain of Diplococcus had been transformed into the S type. So the hereditary material of heat-killed S type cells had transformed R type cells into virulent smooth strains. Thus the phenomenon of changing the character from one organism to the other organism by the exchange of the genetic material is the transformation. This was given by the Griffith. Okay, Griffith, he explained that. So that is the transformation. Next one is transduction. Zinder and Lederberg discovered transduction in Salmonella typhimurium, phase mediated DNA transfer. So it is the transduction. It is of two types, generalized and the specialized or restricted transduction. Two types are there here. Bacteriophage, that is a virus which will infect the bacteria. He identified first time in this. So first, generalized one, the ability of a bacteriophage to carry the genetic material of any region of bacterial DNA is called generalized transduction. Specialized means the ability of the bacteriophage to carry only a specific region of the bacterial DNA is called specialized or the restricted transduction. So this is about the transduction process. Actually bacteriophage means virus which will infect the bacteria and it will transfer its genetic material into the bacterial cell and it will undergo the transmission. So to identify the genetic material which